Well, hey there guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Kyle and you smell that? It's garage sale season. We need to go. Well, hey there folks, and welcome back to the Pits of YouTube. I appreciate you being here. My name is Kyle. I've been an online reseller for roughly 13 to 14 years. It's my primary source of income. I've sold millions of dollars of inventory. I made this channel, I created this channel because I learned here on YouTube about reselling. So this is my way of giving back, sharing my adventure in the reselling world, and hopefully helping some folks out there along the way. And as I continue to also learn, in this video we're talking about, I have some exclusive nipple cam footage because I went out to garage sales, a community sale last weekend. It's my first of the season. I'm way behind. It's already April, and last weekend was my first weekend out to garage sales. It's pretty sad, but hey, we got some catching up to do. And also, last video I talked about, I bought over 500 pounds, like 570 pounds of media for 2,000 bucks, and it was a lot to go through. It took about 2 weeks. I didn't even make a video last week because this was like all consuming of my time. Finally, I got it under wraps. This stuff behind me is all the stuff that is currently listed on eBay, and I have so much more to share about that media lot with you in this video. So let's hop into all of that.
Usually the sweet tea is so sweet. I usually
Hey, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
How are you guys?
Hi. Thank you.
Sure. Hey, good morning. This is exciting.
Yeah, I can't.
It's like we have a place to ourselves. Yeah, John Deere usually, I mean, this isn't a vintage one, but.
Okay, so we have these.
So I don't love selling mugs, but I did find these Disney mugs. They're all selling for $1. Not this Mickey Mouse so much, but there was a Lilo and Stitch. There's actually two of them here. And even at $1, I still didn't want to sell them because they're very heavy. Obviously, they break pretty easy. They don't sell for a lot, say 10. The other one was 20 bucks. So 30 bucks all in. I figure I'm going to lot them up together. But the important thing why I really picked them up was because there's a Lilo and Stitch movie coming out at the end of May. So I think these can actually get a premium towards the end of May. Selling it right now year round, it is a popular IP. The Lilo and Stitch will sell year round. However, I think I actually might get a few more bucks selling it closer to the end of May when the new movie comes out. Flying fisherman. It's cool, like gold hammer. Dead blow ball peen hammer. Check it out. What's it say? $6.
What are you filming on your GoPro?
So I have a YouTube channel.
Oh, yeah.
So I go around to like garage sales and thrift stores, and I put the stuff on YouTube. I have like a reselling channel because I'm a reseller on eBay and all that. Yeah. I found this Charlotte Hornets hat, and they pooped the bed this year. Not a good team. They're not going to make the playoffs, and the NBA season is about over. So I got this hat for $2. It sells for about 20, but I'm going to wait until the beginning of next season when fans are actually excited for their team to play again. So I'm going to hold on to it for many months at this $2 price point and make about $10. Hey, morning. How are you?
Good, how are y'all?
Have people been coming or what?
Like slowly, like
Slowly, yeah.
in, yeah. We had some and then it got quieter.
Oh, these are cool. Cookie stamps. How much are you asking for the cookie stamps?
$2.
$2. Yeah. Did you use them at all?
No.
It doesn't look like you did.
No, we haven't used them at all.
You didn't stamp any cookies?
No, I honestly, like, you know when you move, you like open drawers.
And there's just like stuff. Yeah.
Like, I don't even know we have those.
Yeah. Jerseys, Jamar Chase. How much are your jerseys?
$10 a piece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she ended up wanting $10 each for these jerseys. There's like 10 to 12 jerseys. There was a lot of good players in this lot. Jamar Chase sells for over $30, but a lot of these jerseys, really good players, but these were youth, really tiny, made for ants type jerseys. So I ended up passing on a lot of these. Even if I got a deal, say $50 for all of them, I'm not sure the profits really would have been there. Only 10 to 15 bucks in a lot of these things. Did find a LeBron James, not a great score. It's his old Cleveland Cavs jersey, but it's LeBron James. It'll still sell, and I'll make $5, $6, $7. That's a nice bag. What is? Is it really? That's a Lotus bag. You ever heard of this company? Lotus.
Oh, I was trying to find the brand.
Oh, yeah. It's like stamped in there. It's a nice bag. A really popular brand on eBay. Very clean on the inside. However, the outside had a lot of imperfections, a lot of markings, creases, general scuffs. And at that $40 price point, including shipping, I wasn't going to be able to make a profit as it was relatively beat up. So my price would have to be significantly less, maybe 20 to 25 bucks. Plus, it was missing the shoulder strap. So I ended up leaving this bag behind. So I got these things here.
Oh, cool.
Can you do...
Or do you want to do Venmo?
I'll do cash.
Okay.
Would you do 15 on everything?
I'll do 20 for everything.
20 for everything?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do 20 for everything. So all this stuff I'm selling on Amazon. This is all stuff that I certainly could sell on eBay, but I take advantage of higher prices and the Amazon FBA program, specifically with media and board games whenever I can. I've talked about Amazon FBA. It's not my favorite way to sell stuff. I used to, when I first started reselling, exclusively do Amazon FBA. However, I just don't really care for it honestly anymore. However, there are still things that I like to sell through Amazon. A lot of you may be familiar, some of you may not be, but basically with the Amazon FBA program, you can send your inventory into an Amazon warehouse or fulfillment center. They do all the packing, shipping, customer service, and then they pay you, they take a cut or a percentage. It's a little bit higher than what the fees say on eBay, where you're doing most of the work, so it makes sense, but it's still very reasonable, and you get a little bit more money selling on Amazon. If you shop on eBay and Amazon, you tend to pay, not with all things, there are obviously exceptions, but you tend to pay more on Amazon than eBay. So how I determine if I'm selling something on Amazon versus eBay is, if anything has a barcode, I always scan it into Amazon first, just to see if I'm allowed or basically not restricted. Usually when things are sealed with media and I can sell it on Amazon, I usually will, because I can get more money. Overall, this is over $2,000 worth of media from that last pallet. My last video, maybe it was 2 videos ago, but I paid a little over $2,000 for over 500 pounds of media. So overall, it worked out for less than $1 into each of all these things. And you can see Superman, this sells for over 50 bucks, and I'm going to be making like $35+. And I have multiple of those throughout this stack. Pokemon, for example, just to give you a few examples, it's like 15 bucks, and I have, you can see, ton of those. Obviously I have a ton of these sell for about 15 bucks. I'm making like $7 a piece or so on all of those. You can see I just have a ton of fantastic media, and 99% of this stuff is all brand new and sealed. And then obviously I talked a lot about selling board games. I do that on the Amazon FBA program. I sell some books, some heavier books that just are better, cheaper, make more money selling on Amazon than I do on eBay. Then we have this stuff here, which is, I sell on Decluttr. It's another app, and I don't love it, honestly. I actually really think they're really cheap, and I don't love the deals they offer. However, this stuff here, these 2 boxes, this is basically a last ditch effort into getting some money out of random media that doesn't sell. This doesn't sell anywhere else, or it's very cheap, like stuff that's not worth selling on eBay or Amazon or even the flea market. A lot of people at the flea market, just this stuff can sit for weeks and weeks and weeks. And my goal is to get rid of stuff. So I use the Decluttr app to kind of same thing. You just scan the barcode, and Decluttr will say if they want it or not. And they're super cheap, meaning they give like 5 cents, 2 cents type of thing, or 1 cent even. On occasion they do $1 or 75 cents. So they're very, very cheap. But again, this is stuff that otherwise would end up straight to donation, as I can't have it sit around any longer than it already has. So between these 2 boxes, these are both going to Decluttr. I think it's like a little over 110 pieces of individual media, and I'm getting like $45, so super cheap. And then under here, I have a ton of video games, as you saw in the last video. This is all the stuff, again, that's not worth selling individually on eBay or Amazon. So I'm gonna lot all this stuff up. This is, you know, sub $10 price points or thereabouts. And I'm going to start at $1. That's what I usually do these video game lots for around $1. And it's a good deal. Usually in game lots, I get somewhere around $100, and it's a good variety. Some NES, you got Wii, PlayStation, Xbox, even some Atari, Genesis. And then there's like random stuff in here as well, like an old Atari catalog. It's kind of cool. I think it sells like $6 or $7 on eBay. So it's some fun stuff in the lot too. It's not just video games, but this will be going up on Sunday for 99 cents. And then all this stuff here is stuff that I have currently already listed on eBay, and it's just waiting to make money for my fancy pockets. And this is all the stuff that is left. I've been selling a lot of media over the past week. This is the first full week of getting stuff out there. Finally got through it all. It did take a good 7 to 10 days just to sort through and get everything listed. It was a fantastic deal. Again, I'm only in about $1 or less than all this stuff. And I've already made my money back, that $2,000 just from the first week. So I'm gonna end up probably around between double and tripling my money on that lot. So it's really fantastic.